So I'm making a video about my unboxing of Modest Magic stuff. As you can see here, it finally came today, and I've gotten a little bit out. You can see that there. Basically everything he said in the Nick said in the videos is true. It's really light, and it's really packed in here tightly. You kind of have to only take a few pieces at a time out, but the box doesn't look that big. It's about a little bit bigger than my chair, but it's packed. It was completely full to the top, the exact amount of space that he needed to ship it. And when he did ship it, it came here in, I think, like 3 days. As I get the rest of it out, just kind of wanted to show how deep that goes, and each one is filled to capacity. This is actually, it looks much bigger outside of the box. Excuse my bright light here. That's not even empty yet. One thing I am noticing is that there's a lot of dust. I don't know if you can see this. All this little stuff is kind of getting on me inside the box. Going to start despruing soon, but just wanted to show this off. Hopefully encourage some other people to post too when they get their stuff. Now comes the fun part of despruing all this, which I'm going to use my several boxes to do. Because I have a rug, and I don't want to have to vacuum this up for a ridiculous amount of time. I'm back. I started to desprue my first piece, and I think I chose one of the toughest ones. See here, kind of peeled away. I think it should be good enough to just break apart like that. It's really, really simple. So my first desprue, and look at that. So easily it came off. It's clean, a little bit of roughness on the edges. Just a little bit though, but I think all these little things will be a pain in the ass to get off. They're everywhere. But let's see. Can't really put the camera down. I'm doing this with one hand to show you kind of how easy it is. Yeah, I'm going to have to be much more careful. It's not machined in the back. So if I push it up like that, you can kind of get them off this edge, which should make it easier to get the whole thing off. Again, just showing you first time how easy or hard it is to unsprue. I have my trusty knife here if I have any problems. Let's see. It's not going to come off nicely. But it does bend in the back. Make sure I'm not breaking anything. Again, all one-handed. Look at that. Even almost desprued piece. Came apart very nicely. Pretty clean break there. Shows you something about the workmanship in this. These things pop out really easily, actually. I'm just going to have to do a bit of cleanup on it. Oops, almost broke off one of the turrets. So, mostly, these actually are nice little These things are tough. I'm just trying to show you how much give it has. That's quite a bit of pressure. Left it a little indented, but I'm pressing pretty hard on it. And it retained most of its shape. I mean, it's pretty durable stuff. Try to crush between my two fingers, and yeah, it's slipping back and forth. You can kind of get it, but it's actually pretty hard to damaging it down. So that was my first despruing. You can see all the stuff left on the table. This is going to be very messy. Luckily I have my box for this, which I'm going to save all this stuff because I saw a couple of things on how you can. I'm going to try and clean this off without having to resort to that. And yeah, this stuff comes off easy once you get it out like this. So hopefully I'll be able to post this on the YouTube channel, share it with Nick, and see if I can get, if we can get a little bit more interest in this stuff. Because I'm going to build something when I'm done despruing. But I just wanted to show how easily this is desprued and kind of all the trials with it. This, I think I'm going to have to trim this off, this little hinge here, because I can't, it's connected to the back, there's too much space, so I'm going to have to use this guy. See you in a bit. Back. I finally finished this up. I got most of it nice and even. You can still see there's a little bit of roughness on the back edge. Is I had to clean up with a knife. But it came out looking really nice. Again, I want can kind of grip it and it doesn't really mess with the shape or hurt it, but this is all the leftover bits. Actually, we'll just want to take a look at the time. This is my office. And then kind of keep track of how long this is going to take me. So if we look, it's about 6 o'clock. Probably going to start making dinner soon. And I'll be back when I have another update, or I run into another problem, or find something cool to tell you guys about. That's it.